Hi guys, where are you? Are you there? Anyone there? Darling, would you mind clicking the chat and just putting a hi in there so I can... There we go. Thank you, my darling. Hi everybody. It's 11:11 a.m. Hello. Good morning, Isabel. Where are you? Tell me where you are. Cuckoo. Oh, it says cuckoo on my friend on the Instagram because we're using my husband's French phone. So instead of saying hi, they say cuckoo. Magdalena from Germany. Adele, morning, where are you? Tell me where you are. I can see people joining on Instagram. Tell me where you're coming in from. Hi from Adelaide. Hello, Adelaide. Hi from Haarlem in the Netherlands. I've been there. My husband's half Dutch, actually, Anna. He's French-Dutch. Marilyn. Hi from Orange. Isabel's in Brighton. Hi, Isabel. Mary Rose in Melbourne. Maggie from Germany. I saw you yesterday. Hi. We did our Gemini Rising workshop yesterday. It was really fun, I thought. Good morning from Florida, from Susan. Monica in Copenhagen. Hello. Schopenham, I think you say. Kira doesn't say where. Hello. Good morning, Julie. Hi, Julie. Sun is rising in Montreal. Hi, Sam in Adelaide. Hi, Alison in Bendigo. Hi, Cookleaser from Sydney. Angelic Light Symphony. Wow, what a great name. Australia, Lake Macquarie. Hi from the Netherlands. Sunita, I know you. Hi from Somerset. Ian, Simi13. Sorry, I'm probably not saying some of these Instagram names right. They're all quite unusual. Central Coast, Leanne. Amazing. Okay, so today we're going to talk about a couple of things. Welcome to the Daily Message, which I'm doing every day at 11:11 a.m. exactly this moment, really. Every day until we're all out of lockdown. Or I might continue, I don't know. I mean, it is actually a bit of an effort to get dressed every morning. So I don't know if I'll continue, but so far I'm quite enjoying it. I'm actually doing chanting for a 20-minute chanting before I come on air, so to speak, with the ashram that I go to in India, the Sri Narayani Peetham. And I'm just looking for a picture to show you from, this is Narayani, who's the goddess of the ashram. And the goddess she's a triple goddess, of course, like all good goddesses, made up of Lakshmi, Saraswati and Durga. But the chant we're doing is to Kali. But before we go into chanting, I'm going to do a bit of chanting today, so I hope you've got your chanting hat on. I want to talk first of all about this thing that happened. I don't know, did it happen just in London? Did it happen around the world? Did it happen around just the UK? I don't know. Who out there, let me know in the comments, who out there was banging pots and cheering and clapping last night? English time anyway. We did this. Why not have a PJ day, says Elaine. I may well have a PJ day I'm wondering if I should actually just not do anything on the weekend or if I should just do it in my PJs. Yeah, so who did that last night? The chanting, the clapping and the cheering for the care workers who are helping people out during this extremely difficult time. We did it not in New York City. Okay. Nikki says, great way to start my day listening to you. Thank you, Nikki. I wonder where you are. You must be in New York or something. You did it in England, says Sapphire Reiki over on Instagram. Yes, we did, says Adele, but I don't know where you are. We did, says Annette. Sunita says we did it a week ago. Okay, so anyway, it seems like it's a thing. I'm not sure. Did anyone who's not in England do it? Did anyone who's not in England do it? So, okay, so I'll post a link to this later. I posted it to my personal profile last night. It was amazing. We did it in the UK. Germany is doing it too. So what happened was at 8 p.m. last night, definitely in London, that I know for sure. Whether it was all over the UK, I don't know. And it certainly wasn't all over the world, because I've just found that out from all your comments. Thank you. But what we did at 8 p.m. last night, and I'm going to cry, it was so beautiful. Everybody got out in front of their houses, socially distanced, but out in front of their houses or out their windows in apartment blocks, and started cheering and clapping and shouting and basically making a lot of noise. We got out there, I got out there with my son and my husband, and we had pans, saucepans that we were beating with wooden spoons. Basically, we were making noise. I'm crying. We were making noise for all the health workers. Actually, we live quite near Charing Cross Hospital, which is one of the main London hospitals, so I really hope they could hear us. But we were all cheering for the health workers who have been helping people, you know, risking themselves at a time when the whole world is terrified and in lockdown. Actually, I can't say I'm terrified. I think it's because I've been doing all this chanting. Touch wood, you know, that's a good thing. But the people who have, you know, been risking their lives for us, for the community, you know, the health workers who haven't been told to stay home, who actually are out there every day helping people who are fighting this virus, because obviously some people get extremely sick from this virus. 82% have only mild symptoms, so I don't want to instill any fear in anyone, okay? 82% of people will have only mild symptoms, but of course some people are getting very sick. And this is what we did last night, and I will put a link to it on my Yasmin Boland Facebook page. There was a beautiful footage of it from Twitter of someone who obviously lives very high up above London, and just did a beautiful panning shot across London with the audio. So you could literally hear all of London screaming and shouting and clapping to say thank you to the health workers. So how beautiful is that? So that is one of the ways that, you know, this terrible, strange time is bringing the world together, you know, and we always have to look for the silver lining, okay? You know, from my perspective, touch wood, at this point, this has been kind of business as usual for me, because I work from home anyway. My husband and I work together every day. The only difference is we have the added bonus of having our son Louis with us at home now, you know, and my actual business, the way I earn my living, is online. So it hasn't been, you know, too difficult for us, thank God, touch wood, because it hasn't really changed anything. The only big difference for us is that Louis is with us, which is great, you know, that's wonderful. But it's not like that for everybody. You know, obviously there are some people whose businesses are teetering as a result. And, you know, we've made the decision as a family that we are going to be ordering a bit more takeaway from time to time, you know, supporting businesses, supporting our local businesses. Because so, you know, we have a great Japanese restaurant down the end of our street, and we often will go there. And they're open now just for takeaway. So we're going to order takeaway from them. Just like, I mean, it's not a hard thing to do. And of course, it's a pleasure to eat their food. But just remembering, what can I do to support the local businesses? I've got a friend who put on Facebook yesterday that she was ordering herself a bunch of flowers. Now, I'm not sure if she did that to help the florist or not, but it is a beautiful way to help your local florist. If you often buy flowers, you know, we have a tradition in our family where we buy flowers for the goddess Lakshmi, because she's the goddess of the home. So when we buy flowers, we put them in the vase with water and we say these are for Lakshmi, you know. And, you know, if you use florist often, you know, order yourself some flowers, order some flowers for someone you love. Buy stuff online and let's help people who need help at this time, you know, to support them any way we can, you know. It's just a thought. Now, there is actually a really good vibe in the air today. We're in the waxing cycle of the moon, as you probably know, because we had the new moon a few days ago. And now we actually are about to have, or we're actually in the middle of now, a beautiful link between Venus and Jupiter, which is why there's all this heart-opening stuff going on as people really start to pull together and start to realise, okay, this isn't just a holiday from work, or this isn't just, you know, I get some time with my family. This is actually a time which we're going to look back on and just marvel at what happened and how the world pulled together. You know, like my son has often, he's 13, but I remember he said a few years ago, and you know, for all I know, he got the idea off some YouTube video. He's always watching YouTube, but he said, you know, what do you know, if aliens attacked the world, do you think the world would pull together to fight the aliens? It was a few years ago when there was even more strife in the world than there is today. And I was like, I don't know, hopefully the world would pull together as one against the aliens, okay? Now, are we as a world pulling together against this virus? I mean, I like to think we are, and I'm not discounting the fact that, of course, this is extremely difficult for some people, as I've just been saying. Some people are sick, you know, some people, their mental health is suffering, some people, their business is suffering, you know, but if we look for the silver lining, are we pulling together as a world? I hope we are. I like to think we are, you know, and people keep talking about the astrology of it. What's the astrology of it? And I don't know, I think that this is the aftermath of Saturn Pluto and the beginning of Jupiter Neptune. Now, that is basically the aftermath of getting rid of a whole lot of toxins and the beginning of being more inspired. Like, I don't know about you, I'm on the mailing list of lots of people kind of who do the sort of similar things to what I do. Like, well, I won't name any names because I don't want to put myself in the same bracket as some of them, because I consider them, you know, really accomplished, much more accomplished than me. But, you know, everybody's offering free stuff. I'm doing this every day as a thing that I can do for free for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, however long it takes, to try and help in any way I can, you know, and not charging anyone anything. So try and think what you can do. It's really hard because, you know, obviously we can't really help our neighbours per se because we can't get close to them. We're not allowed next door. We're not allowed to, you know, do stuff like that. But there's going to be ways that you might be able to help other people. Like I said, even if it's just ordering takeaway from your local takeaway, you know. And I hope that's, you know, good advice. I'm not getting this information from anyone, but I hope that's good advice. It's what I feel in my heart is a good thing to do. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a chant, and then we're going to do I'm going to do a card for the day. All right, let me just light the candle because I haven't lit the candle yet. For those of you who have been on these lives, and I'm going to read everyone's messages afterwards because there's so many coming through, but let me just see what some say. I'm greatly appreciated. Oh, thank you, Olga. Is it advisable to do card readings every day, or we have to do yoga each day? Oh, you can do a daily card. There's absolutely no problem with that. As long as you, in your head, you think this is a daily card for divine guidance, I don't think there's a problem. Lots of people do daily cards, actually. Thank you so much for doing this, says Lynn. I look forward to seeing you every morning. Thank you, Lynn. See, I mean, I have comments like that. Of course I get out of bed and do it. Emma, super grateful as I'm ill. Oh, and I haven't had any money coming in since December. Yeah, no, that's difficult. All right, so we're going to do the chant. And remember, again, this is sound medicine for the world, okay? We're doing this for the world to try and get rid of this virus so people can start to get back to their lives, hopefully in some way change for the better. You know, I keep joking, but it's not really a joke. I'm going to come out of this with a vegetable garden. Something I've been meaning to do for I don't know how many years. We planted some vegetables. Hopefully they'll grow. I'm not sure if I have a green thumb. You know, I may come out and continue to do daily lives because I've actually enjoyed the discipline. I know I keep going on about living in my pajamas, but I am really capable of living in my pajamas and literally staying in my PJs until 4 p.m, having a bath and then getting back in my pajamas. But I actually don't think that's that good for me. So, you know, maybe I'm going to get something like that. Maybe, you know, there'll be a stronger community spirit especially like last night in our street, we were all looking at each other, banging everybody was out in the street banging, like socially spaced, but banging. So let's do the chant. We're going to do it, today we're going to do it 9 times. Yesterday we did it 3 times, but today we're going to do it 9 times because I think it's a little bit more powerful. So, Om Cream. Okay, now Cream is the Bij mantra for the goddess Kali. Okay, Kali being the goddess called the Black Goddess. Now, why is she the Black Goddess? Because she is so pure, she can take all the negativity from the world and absorb it into her with no effect on her. So I was just talking to someone in India who goes to the ashram, who actually lives at the ashram that I go to, and she was saying it's really important to remember that when you say the word cream, you are asking Kali for help. Okay, you are opening up to Kali. Mahakali, which is Mother Kali. Sarvarogam nasi nasi means all negativity, destroy, destroy. So as you say nasi nasi, which is Tamil for destroy, destroy, that is when you imagine the virus being just dying all over the world, okay? All over the world. As we move through this time, it's medicine for the planet. All right, here we go. I'm going to do it 9 times. I'm going to hold it with this because I count with my right hand. So wherever you are, if you can, not if you're driving, close your eyes. If you've got headphones on, so much the better. We're all going to do it together. And we're going to close our eyes. Om Krim Mahakali Sarvarogam Nasi Nasi. 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 And just sit with the energy for a moment. Sit with the healing energy. We offer our salutations to Mahakali to accept our prayers and destroy the virus, to heal our family and friends, our community, our cities, our countries, and Mother Earth. Send the healing energy. Send out the energy of healing to your family, your friends, your community, your city, your country, and Mother Earth. And just see the world encircled by a white light. go. That was powerful today, wasn't it? Okay, so yes, Ange says she had goosebumps while chanting. That's great. It means you're really feeling it. You know, we're tapping into an 8,000-year-old tradition when we chant. I just want to say as well, because of the Venus-Jupiter connection that's going on right now, if there's someone who you're really missing, you know, someone you're thinking of that you love, you know, let them know you're thinking of them. It might just be a good friend, but it's nice for people to know that you're thinking of them. And Venus-Jupiter is a great time to let someone know how you feel, okay? All right, so let's go for a card. What do the heavens want us to know? Yes, I agree. It was very powerful today. A card for general guidance. I think we had that card last week. Adjustments are required. And what this card is about is basically what it's saying is changes are still required, but all is not lost. Okay, so, you know, it's basically think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there's also a lot of negativity around and you need to let go of this. And we all know the fear has gripped a lot of people. Whatever situation you're asking about, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved which you need to release into the ethers. Okay, so put your hand between your chest, your breasts, and pluck out the fear and throw it into the ethers. Take it, Kali. Take it from us. This card also comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. I mean, I can't help feeling this is, you know, a message for the world. There may also be a crisis now which will remind you of what you want and what it's time to release, so pay attention. You know, and that's something, I talked about this yesterday, but it's that whole thing of having this time to ourselves, more time to actually think about what do we actually want for ourselves, what's not working, you know? What do we need to let go of? When we're released from this quarantine, how are our lives going to change? Have you made any decisions like that? I hope you have. I really hope that some people are making decisions like that. I don't want us to just, I have this awful, there's a fear, I suppose, but I have this fear, I see it's all like humanity, you know, in a horse race where they have the starter's gate with the barrier. I see humanity kind of pushed up against this barrier, desperate to get out. But let's hope that we'll actually take some time to go within at the moment. Life may be out of balance and this may be causing issues. It's time to hatch a whole new plan. Well, that seems clear. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Well, that's a good one. And trust may be required to move this situation forward. So we have to trust that we're going in the right direction. That's from my Moonology cards. All right, well, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm sending you lots and lots of love from London. And I actually haven't decided if I'm going to do this on the weekend as well. I actually think I don't want to kind of burn myself out. So I'm thinking I'm going to have, oh, Mary, get in touch. Venus, Jupiter, get in touch with Harley. I'm thinking that Monday to Friday and then the weekend, pure pajamas. I'm going to see. I don't know. We'll see. Lots and lots of love. I'm going to go back and I'm going to read all the messages now, and I'll see you very soon.